Hey, Nomad. So, to me, it's good news. I think it's a little bit of bad news, but so tonight I quit McDonald's on my second day. I Fast food just is not for me, man. I had worked at Arby's before I worked at Go Rusk. I have a ton of experience. And the crazy part is, McDonald's only offered me 75 cents less an hour than Arby's did when I started. And Arby's gets like a quarter of the business and is 2 buildings away from that McDonald's. So, why would I be making less with the experience I have? They claim it's because of my availability. But my availability was wide open on weekends and then wide open on weeknights. It's just I can't work days on weekdays. That's the only thing I said I couldn't do. And I couldn't close because I have to be up at 6 in the morning for Go Rusk. So, long story short, tonight they were giving me a hard time twice in a row over very minor things. And yesterday they only had to train me for 5 minutes. And I was exhausted tonight. I didn't have the patience for it. And I said, you know what? If this is how you guys are going to be, it's not for me. Sorry. And no wonder you're looking for people. I literally said that straight to her face. Because, they were tripping because I went to the bathroom and I asked my trainer instead of a manager. And my trainer said, sure, go ahead. So I went to the bathroom. And then the lady that was managing didn't think I could hear her, but I still had my headset on in the bathroom. And I heard her, and she was griping that I went to the bathroom. And I was like, you know what, if this is how they are, I don't care. I'll find something else, or I'll work under the table for people. I have a lot of friends or acquaintances that I could do odd jobs for to save up money. That's fine too. But I'm probably going to do that and get a second job still. But just somewhere other than the McDonald's. Somewhere where it's like a job where I just show up and I fucking do it. And I don't have to answer to people or be micromanaged. They just train me and now I know how to do it. Do it. My foster had suggested applying at Lamer's bus lines here in Green Bay, which I probably will, to be just like a janitor at night for the buses. That'd be perfect. And I could do that 5 days a week because I can go as slow as I want as long as I get all my work done. So I can crank it when I get there, and then when I start tiring out, I can slow down. But that's what I'm going to do. I got to find something where I could just get left alone and I'm not going to be micromanaged. I don't have the patience for it after working all day at Go Rusk. It's a tiring job. I love my job at Go Rusk, but it's tiring. So, yeah, that's what we did today. And other than that, I get paid today. The van is getting really set up, you guys. My foster dad hooked me up today with an electric skillet. He hooked me up with another mattress for back there on the bed. You can't really see it that well because it's dark. But then I also got, if you can see, you can't. But I also snagged from my mom's house one of my nightstand dressers, and it has 2 drawers on it. So I filled those with my clothes, and I tied up the drawers so they don't fall out while I'm driving. And, yeah. So we have 2 storage spots for clothes now. I do have a little too much clothes, I think, to fit in there. But I look at it, I can keep a couple outfits out in one of the pockets up here. And then I just have those outfits ready. So day 1 outfit, cool. Throw that on in the morning, wear it. And then I have this laundry bag here that I got. And tonight when I get paid, I'm going to grab some groceries. But I was smart. Today I had stopped at my mom's to grab that dresser. And I had some Pokemon cards that I had gotten when 151 dropped. Because I just wanted to get into the hobby. And I only know the old Pokemon. So I tried it. But then I realized how gross the hobby is now, and everybody is scrambling to scalp and be shitty in the stores. And I just said, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm not going to grind for kids' cards. So I found those old Pokemon cards, and I had a couple hits, like the Charmander from 151 is worth, I think I got $65 for it at the LCS I went to, the local card store. So I went and brought all my cards in, and I got $155. I filled up the fucking tank with gas. I went and got dinner at Five Guys because I haven't eaten out in a couple days. Well, about a week I haven't eaten out. So I went and got Five Guys. And then I didn't fill up the tank all the way because I've been having an issue where when I try to pump gas in this thing, the tank will just stop every 2 seconds. So I have to keep cranking it. But it isn't full. So I got to 3/4 of a tank. Went to Quick Trip, got fuel cleaner, put that in the tank, and another $10. So now we're about at a full tank. And not fuel cleaner, but like fuel treatment. I like putting that in the tank because there are a lot of them that they make that are just for better gas mileage. So, and this thing is a beast on gas. So I try to do what I can. I put premium in it to keep the engine running smooth. And then every couple fill-ups, I add one of those fuel treatments. And oil changes every 3,000 miles. My oil changes are rated for 7 or 9K, I think. I told his ass put 3 on the sticker, man. I want to come here every 3K. And I'll probably end up changing it myself at some point, but I'm being lazy. I don't want to do it myself right now. So, but yeah, man. She's getting really set up. That bed back there is going to be comfy tonight. I'm not staying with Paul anymore. We agreed Wednesday. So Wednesday it is today. I'm getting out. I was going to stay there tonight, but since I quit McDonald's, I had time to set up the van completely. And man, it is nice in here now. It is nice. I will probably take a video of it tomorrow and give a tour with the pantry set up. Because I have this covered right here for pantry. And I'm going to get some non-perishable stuff for in there. But yeah, my foster dad Paul set me up because he was cleaning out his house and found a bunch of stuff that he's not going to use anymore. So like one thing I got was a flexible cooler, like one that I can smack down when I'm not using it, but is a cooler that seems very nice for what it is, old and a little dingy, but it's a nice cooler. So I figure I can keep vegetables in there while it's still cold outside with ice packs. And that'll keep them nice and cold. And then he also found this, which I was going to have to buy one, and now I don't have to. This electric griddle thing where it's got the burner on it. And you just plug it in, and now you have a fucking stove. So... And if you guys know anything about me, if you're personally friends with me, you guys probably know I'm a great cook. So I only need one pan, and I can make some killer dishes because I'll just make things in the right order. So I am so stoked that the van is set up and ready to live in. And I have some dishware at my mom's house in the garage because it was from my very old apartment. It all needs to be cleaned, but scrub it up really good. Then I have a pan in here. I'll get one pan, one pot. Just simple stuff. So I have all the cooking shit I need, and I can just live in the van. I really want to get used to it before we do this cross-country tour. Because I figure if I'm not used to it and I go out, oh my God, man. Imagine all the fucking problems I would have. So I look at it, now I have 9 months to get used to living in this thing before we head out after probation. And once we head out, man, it is going to be insane. And as time goes on, I do plan on improving the content on this channel. Right now, I don't have time for it, and I don't have time to learn editing programs and stuff. But I've been watching some YouTube videos on editing videos and like trying to understand a couple programs like DaVinci on my laptop. So I look at it. Eventually we will get to that point where I am like completely editing these videos and making them really nice and adding little clips of things I did through the day because I plan on getting prescription Meta glasses at some point. So I can just tell my glasses to record something cool if I see it. And you guys don't have to deal with, like not seeing what I'm talking about. So again, that's my day today. I think the next video might not be a journal as much, or I might start a second series on the channel where I give takes on music, man, because I know so many underground artists that not a lot of people know that are super good. They're awesome. So I would really love to do maybe some music reviews and talk about some of my favorite artists. Maybe just Nomads music or something like that, you know. Just talk about that kind of thing. But yeah, namaste, blessings. We just hit the 10-minute mark, so I think we're going to wrap it up. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about today, but again, doing these every day and giving updates as I go. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. Nomad signing off.